Solana, that's what we're going to talk about. I know that was hella cringe, but please excuse me on that. I'm just very excited whenever I'm making videos on Solana, so let's waste no more time and get right into Solana's update. If this is your first time coming onto the channel, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Really goes a long way and kind of keeps me motivated to continue making these videos for you guys. As always, just a quick disclaimer that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrencies. Looking at the price of Solana right now, currently trading at $21.38. It is down about 7.4% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. Also down about 5% in Bitcoin comparative over the last 24 hours. Is this the end of the world for Solana now? A lot of panic all of a sudden. Is this the time to panic? Is this it? Have we seen the top? Was that a fake out? A lot of things on people's mind right now, a lot of questions being asked, so a lot of things to cover. So if you are a Solana holder, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Like I've mentioned, it is down about 7.5% in BTC about in USD comparative, also down about 5% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap is still almost at $8 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is currently sitting at $1.35 billion. And let's not forget, guys, let's look at the bigger picture right now. Let's forget about the over the 24 hours kind of retracement. Let's look at the bigger picture. In the last 30 days, please look at how much Solana has gone up. Solana is up 79% in just the last 30 days. And this is not a small cap coin. That's what I keep reminding you guys. This is one of the larger caps. And in the last 30 days, it's up about 80% even after a retracement. I'm extremely bullish on Solana. The ecosystem has been on a massive upwards trend. And I've said this to you guys for the longest time. Solana ecosystem has really surprised a lot of people despite the a lot of uncertainty coming in for the project itself because of the ties for obviously FTX linkage. The overall development aspect did not slow down. The devs continued to work, made some massive partnerships with some big organizations around the world, and that really speaks a lot for itself. But now if we're looking at the price, again, everyone is here for the price because the price really gets a lot of people excited. We have finally seen a little bit of a cool off happen for the price of Solana, but now comes a question that everyone wants to know: is this the end? Are we about to finally see Solana go back down to where we started? I personally don't see it going back to $8, and I will share as to why I think so. But again, anything is possible because at the end of the day, it all comes down to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the king of the markets. I'm sorry to say, if you think that the price of Solana or any other altcoin, you can talk about any other altcoin is going to outperform Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin's going towards the downside and any other project is just going to decouple from Bitcoin, I'm sorry to say that's just not going to happen. What have I been saying? Now let's kind of sit back and look at our previous videos. Even though, when we were seeing a lot of momentum, a lot of hype, don't get me wrong, the markets are still looking quite strong. We are going to see a cool off after massive green days. And this year, 2023, has played out on such a positive note. Right now, we're seeing a little bit of a retracement, which is quite healthy. But what have I been saying on my channel for the longest time? This mark right here, 22,000. Guys, like, if you're a viewer on my channel, just I think I should launch 22,000, like make a t-shirt and put like 22,000 and kind of make it as a meme, because I've been talking about this $22,000 mark for such a long time because that's where I turned bullish. Let me know down below if you guys would actually purchase t-shirts if I ever made them. Let me know down below. But I'm sick and tired of actually saying the word $22,000, but you can't make this up. Price of Bitcoin never retested that level of resistance. Why do you think I turned bullish around there? Because that's a massive level. It's such a decisive factor for the entire space. Until then, I'm not bullish. And obviously, Solana has impacted by the BTC retracement. But despite that fact, guys, Solana, if we're looking at the hourly time frame, continues to impress me more than ever. Solana has one of the best looking charts right now. And if the BTC did not see a retracement, I personally don't even see that Solana would have seen a retracement like this. You know, I've shared this with you guys before. If this is a regular, if this is your first time coming onto the channel, let me share something with you guys. Look at the, you know, price format and the similarities. You guys can see we consolidated, spiked up, consolidated, spiked up, and we're consolidating right now. Seeing a little bit of a retracement, but I do believe that Solana is going to really get things rolling quite fast. The reason as to why I think Solana is not going back down to the $8 mark is because I think, you know, the SPF thing is kind of behind. You know, we've left that in 2022, and people really kind of starting to realize that yes, SPF did hold quite a bit of Solana, but that doesn't really have anything to do with Solana themselves. Solana has shown its strength. You know, massive hurdle was placed in front of them. They could have just, you know, wrapped up. If it was a shady coin that a lot of people during the FUD time were saying, they could have just wrapped it up and just kind of stopped, kind of stalled their overall innovation. But nope, continue to innovate, and developers continue to flock to the ecosystem, and that itself, continuously say this to you guys, has been one of the most positive takeaway from Solana itself. And Bitcoin, guys, the next few hours could be very decisive for Bitcoin. Bitcoin again is not in the safe, it is not in the bullish end of the spectrum. Obviously I turned bullish above 22k mark, but we're still in the safe end. And this blue zone, as I've mentioned on my channel for so long, is the last life support for Bitcoin. And obviously if we go below that, then it's lights out. But right now we're in the blue zone, so we will definitely be on the east. But in order for us to really get excited, we need to be above 22k mark, and we're not currently there. And if we lose this level of support, guys, we could possibly get back down to these $18,000 mark, which obviously no one wants to see, but that could definitely be on the plate if the price of Bitcoin were not to hold around these levels right now. But as far as Solana is concerned, guys, I do believe the bad days for Solana are out of the way. You know, the amount of volume, the amount of hype, the amount of retail interest, institutional interest that we're seeing flowing into Solana now is impressive, and I believe that's only going to get bigger. Q2 of this year is when I do project that the overall market is going to have a complete turnaround. The bull market is officially going to start. Then again, that's just my own personal opinion, but I do strongly believe Q2 of this year is going to be the start of the next cycle. In the meantime, we could possibly see a little bit of you know, volatility going on, but I strongly believe that's how it's going to play out. And you know, as much as I hate saying this, guys, as much as I hate saying this to all my Solana family, I don't mind if Solana were to take a retracement. I would be picking up more Sol. I believe in this project, and again, this is my own personal opinion, but I believe that Solana has what it takes to be one of the top, you know, blockchains in the next years to come. And grabbing it around these prices, I know I'll be looking back at and saying, you know, I'm glad I picked this up. And always invest in what you can afford to lose, guys. I always invest what I can afford to lose, and that's what I strongly recommend you guys to do so also. And if you guys have your bags ready to go, remember to be staking them and having an exit strategy in place. But one thing I forgot to tell you guys is, look, you know, we literally touch this level of resistance at that $25.61. You cannot make this up, and saw a little bit of a retracement. So again, what did I mention in my last video when Solana was breaking out? That we are seeing a little bit of a retracement because of this level of resistance. And if we clear that, then we could be headed to $40, but that never happened. But it could happen. Solana is still looking very, very strong, and I do believe it's going to be one of the top performers this next bull cycle. But let me know down below what you guys think, and thank you so much for all the support that you guys have been showing me. It's a tremendous amount of support and keeps me going. So continue to do that, and I'll continue to bring these updates for you guys. See you guys tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.